Hello everybody and welcome, my name is Son of Mogef. We're playing some more Colony Survival today. This is the 0.7.0 update and yeah, things are going along almost alright. There's issues that I would like to sort out and I'm not really sure about the best way to go about it. I did make a few changes off camera. I just put some more crates down, as you may have noticed, with torches on them. So, yeah, I did that to make it brighter and, yeah, just to make it brighter. Apparently I've got an unemployed person. What happened there? Oh, there's a berry plot there with no... Oh, well, this is a great start, isn't it? Let me just do this. When did I do that? Don't know. Anyway. Yeah. So, there is a thing with the wheat and the flour where I get tons of it every 3 days. But it starts to run out towards the end of those 3 days, and then I get a ton of it more, rather than having it staggered. I also don't have the cabbages that I would like. I thought that with those extra cabbage patches, I would have tons and tons of them. But it goes up and it goes down, it goes up and it goes down, and it's always at the low point, which I don't like. So I could do with more wheat farms, and I could do with more cabbage farms. I think I'm alright for berries right now. We look at the happiness, look. That's 100% availability and 100% distribution. This thing with the jewellery is driving me bonkers. It goes up to 100, and then it goes down to like 10, and then it goes up, down and up and down, depending on the randomness of my guys finding silver. It's just uncontrollable. Like, as I mentioned before, I think I've explained this already, but let me explain it again. The galena comes in 2 types, the lead rich and the silver rich. And I think the silver rich is either a remarkably low drop rate or it's just random. I don't know if it's like for every 100 of these you get one of these, or if there's like maybe a 1 in 50 chance or something ridiculous of getting silver. I don't know how it works exactly, but it's bad. It's annoyingly bad at the moment. So yeah, there's that going on. What else is there? Let me have a look. Oh, there's science that I need to do. I could do this, I think. Yeah, because I needed to make a glider for that, and I did that off camera. So there is... Oh. Well, that was quick. It's just completed, like, immediately. Let's have a look. What else can... Oh, I completed that off camera, so that's also good. I guess I can do the builder. I can just plow through these ones. I think I've got enough people. Yeah, I've got more than enough people here to do this one. Maybe the next one. The next one's at 400. So I could do this and use the extra space to put down my extra cabbage patches and my wheat farms and stuff, but it's such a nightmare digging out the trench. It's just unbelievable. What I'll probably do is cope with it in one way or another until I've got 400, and then I'll do 2 upgrades, so I've got all that extra space to, you know, to expand into that I probably won't need because I've expanded into this section that I've got. Learned some good lessons from my challenge map where I'm not doing any land expansion upgrades, so... Oh, did I not tell it to start that? I thought I had. My bad. Let's check the happiness again. Yeah, see, look, it's up to 60-something% for jewellery. How's this doing? Okay, so that's not so bad. This is still not great, but again, it's a bit of a pain in the neck, because if I put more down, that's more people that need food and luxuries and... Oh god, I'm starting to drain the flax out as well now. Look at all these compared to them. So I need more flax, and I need more cabbages, and I need more wheat. What's a guy to do? What's a governor to do here? Like, holy freaking hell. What I could do, which I don't like doing, is build platforms. I could, you know, start stacking up. Maybe like here, build a thing that goes up and then build on top of that. I could put some farms up there, which I also don't really want to do. Or I could go back to doing what I did previously and have, like, build this and this up on that level. So it makes like a sloped section. I'm not really sure. Maybe you guys can help me out with your input. What do you think would be better for me to do? Maybe I should just get the upgrade and stop being weird about it, but the land expansion upgrade, that is. That way I can build tons more of this stuff. It's just because I'm used to, like, making things flat. I think it just looks better flat. I don't like the stacks and the way they look. I'm down to 19% for jewellery. Awesome. How are we doing for amounts? I mean, there is a lot of wheat here. The grinder's apparently turning it into flour as quickly as possible, which gets turned into bread as quickly as possible. My amounts up here seem to be in the white. They haven't gone like orange or red for a while. Which is... I mean, that's always good, but... Yeah, I'm kind of at a position here where I'm not sure what to do for the best of it. I did hire some more tailors, which I think I put just in the doorway. Oh, wait, where? Oh yeah, just in the doorway here, because they were starting to, you know, not be able to keep up. Which was also annoying, because I mean, look how bloody many of them there are. But they caught up, so I'm happy with them. But it, like I say, it is draining the flax as well, apparently. This was at 3,000, like 2 in-game days ago. Where are all these guys going? Oh, I guess all the beds in here are filled, aren't they? So having to go upstairs. Oh, that's not great either. I mean, there are beds here. They're walking past empty beds, look, to go... Yeah, look, he's going up to the 3rd floor to sleep in that bed when he walked past at least one empty bed, probably even more than that. Ah, the annoyance. Also, I need to kind of eat myself at the moment. I don't need to eat myself. I mean, I myself need to get something to eat. Right, anyway, I'll go off do me zombie murder, help the guards out, and assess that situation. I'll come back in the morning and probably do more of what I did today, which wasn't much. Enjoy. There we go. It's morning again. There's something so satisfying about watching these guys getting up, and like ants swarming out to their different areas to do work. It's I don't know. It's like oddly satisfying. Oh yeah, we've got tons of wheat. Tons and tons and tons of wheat. Not so good on the grinding though, is the thing. And the bread is a little low. I'm tempted. I'm also short on olive oil because of the grinders. I'm gonna go and have a look up on the kitchen level, because that's what I've called it now. Up there is the kitchen level. See if I can maybe get some more grinders. Oh, that's the shopkeep. How many grinders do we have up here? I mean, not the same amount as we have ovens. I could probably stand to get some more, couldn't I? Let's go ahead and do that. Why have I got 17 grindstones in my bloody inventory? When did that become a thing? Recruitment, fill. That might help out with this thing that's going on. Although, no, it'll probably make it worse, wouldn't it? Because there's more of them to make this, which drains this out. I don't know. Maybe? Possibly? Definitely? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how anything works. See, that's back up to 70-odd%. The only thing that I can really think about in regards to that silver is just to hire more miners. But I mean, look at the lead that I've got. It's just going to cause vast amounts of lead to be in the inventory, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just unnecessary. And all that will do is give me a few extra silver. It's another one of those things, like, in the future, I don't think I'm going to bother with a lot of these luxuries. I'm probably just going to go with something like fish and bread. Maybe the stews? Because the cabbages seem to grow in quite a decent number. Yeah, I mean, I don't honestly know, but I'm definitely not doing anything with the berries, which means no cake and no one of these. I forget which one it is. I probably won't do jewellery or candles. So it'd just be, yeah, bread, fish, and undershirts, I think. I'm not sure how that would affect my overall progress, but this is just a bloody nightmare. Oh my god, look at them all making olive oil. Jesus Christ. I'm not even sure how I've got this set up either. Yeah, see, they've got not much of either. Hopefully, that'll give us some more flour to make more bread. And once those guys... I went the wrong way again. Once these guys have done making the bread, they can make the beeswax, and that'll, you know, smooth things out with the happiness a little bit. Excuse me. Let me have a look. Yeah, see, not a lot of this is getting made. Yeah, that's another issue there, because I think I've told these guys to make 100 raw beeswax. And once they've got it up to 100, they'll be like, oh, well, I'll make candles. They can't, because there's no actual beeswax. But when there is beeswax, it uses all the raw beeswax, which means it's still them farming beeswax instead of making candles. And, I mean, the candles are bloody ridiculous. Yeah, 345 candles a day this colony needs to provide... How much happiness was that? 35 happiness. It seems so out of proportion. Let's just have a look. Oh yeah, I've actually told them to make 50, not 100. So once they reach over 50, they stop doing this and start doing this, which they can't do because there's no beeswax. So they just stand around doing nothing, I suppose. Let's just pop this up a little bit so they're collecting some more. It's one of those things where I just kind of... There's a tech tree loop here that I either don't understand as well as I think that I do, or I'm just doing it wrong. It might be that I'm just doing it wrong. I could get more people on the ovens so they can keep up with the bread and then spend the extra time making the the beeswax, so these guys can make the candles that they need to make. But then I've still got this wheat flour problem where I'm not making enough. I hired 8 more wheat farmers off camera, put them in these additional corner slots that I left blank in the last episode. There's a lot of leftover zombies from the nighttime period as well, I'm noticing, so I need more guards, which means I'm going to have to make more food and more luxury items, which means I'm going to need more flour and more bread and more berries, and it's like this never-ending cycle of bleh. And I'm still having fun with it, is the thing. It's a bit of a nightmare, and it's giving me a little bit of a headache, but I'm enjoying it. It's one of those games where it's just good. It's just fun to play. Okay, the science is going alright as well. Oh, look, the guards are out already. I'm perpetually surprised about how short days are in this. What am I doing? I was running in here to do a thing, wasn't I? Oh yeah, ovens. Look, these guys are going downstairs to bed. The guys from downstairs are coming upstairs. This is actually infuriating when they do this kind of thing. I mean, what's wrong with the beds you've got up here, divvies? So, do I get more ovens? I don't think it's worth getting more ovens because although it would make more beeswax, which I actually strangely have a lot of right now, it won't help with the bread because I haven't got the wheat and the flour for the bread. Although I was worried about cabbages earlier, I've suddenly got a lot of cabbages. I really don't know what I'm doing, do I? I'm just... It's like one thing happens, I'm like, oh my god, I need to react to this thing that's happening, and then I overreact to it, and it causes all sorts of weird problems. And I think I called one of my other episodes that as well, that I am the cause of all of my own problems. Oh dear son of Mogeth. But it's about that time to call it the end of an episode. I don't really feel like I've done anything. What did I do in this episode? My god. Here we go. Just get it lined up. Oh, that's close enough. Yeah, I'll call that as an episode of Colony Survival. I'll do more work on this off camera. Maybe I can work something out to make it a little bit more balanced. I'm gesturing wildly with my hands. I'm like flailing around, nearly hitting the microphone. None of you can see that stuff. I do this a lot. I speak with my hands and I move them around and I do flappy flappage as I'm speaking. And it just means nothing because I'm the only one that can see me and I think I look ridiculous, so... I was saying something completely different until I went off on that tangent, wasn't I? Yeah. Thanks for watching Colony Survival. I'm Son of Mogeth. If you have suggestions on things that I can do better, I don't know how many of people who watch this play this, and I'm not sure how many of those people do that well, but if you are one of those people, like I say, put down in the comments section suggestions, or if you just think that I mentioned something that would be a good idea, let me know that you think that's a good idea. Like and subscribe if you haven't already done that, and come back soon for my next video, which I probably think might be Monday now that I'm thinking about it. Oh god, oh the zombies have got in. It's alright. I'll sort that out when I come back. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you soon. I don't know how anything works.